Te tatár beast! Mentek egyet.
Kever le neki egyet, hogy ne verdődjön.
A picsába, mi ez? Nyírjátok ki a fattyút!
Még sajnálni...
Bazd meg! X! Na pont ezért akartam. Nem, csak nem volt meg a... ezért.
Jó kis falat! Ne feszenj, te szafka!
A picsába, mi ez? Nyírjátok ki a fattyút!
Még sajnálni fogod, hogy megjelentél itt.
De mi a fasz? Nem tudok felülni a lóra? Ne idegesíts már föl. Tehát, hogy nem voltak meg a vodok, és nem akartam, hogy úgy kerüljön föl egy végigjátszás, hogy...
Kever le neki egyet, hogy ne verdődjön.
Ez volt a baj.
Minél jobban vergődsz, a picsába, mi ez? Nyírjátok ki a fattyút!
Bye! Nem tudom, hogy megmentettem-e most a kis csajt, vagy nem, de... megpróbálkoztunk vele. Mióta nem láttál már? Hát legalább 5 éve. Szétlőtték a lábam.
A pokolban végre! Eltaposlak mindegy tetre!
Left. Talmud is to the left, along the stream. Run for it!
Gyere, fölszedlek, nem szedlek föl. Nyomoronc! Miért vagyok nyomoronc? Menj már anyádba! Jézusom.
Run for it!
Megdög lesz!
Véget neked!
De már most talált ki, hogy elfáradtál ló.
Yeah. Go! They'll kill you all! Yeah.
Ma a pokolban végzed!
Én azt hittem anyád ágyában végzem, de...
Rövid lesz!
Run for it!
Kurva lóba, az még nem akar futni.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tudod, hogy fog végződni?
Végettek, genyó!
Azt hittem a genyó az cigány szó, nem? Az hogy lehet, hogy beszélhetnek így? Nem, csak sokkal modernebb a szóhasználatuk, mint az akkori.
Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Lelőnek engem is.
Hagyjuk! Húzzunk innen!
Szabadság.
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Látszik, hogy nem magyarok, mert már hogy 20-szor lelőtték volna a palit a lóról. Hát így is lelőtték.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages.
Ezek modern csehek angolul beszélnek, hát látod.
Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that hair out.
Áú! Szétkockáztuk magunkat.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Anyádba!
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Boing, boing, boing.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's.
Kunjai.
It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle?
No.
I'm
Meghalt.
sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us.
Nem mintha lett volna választásom
Robard, take
amúgy.
care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Feladat teljesítve lovagoljunk Talmbergbe. Ilyen jól lettünk hirtelen.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father.
I hear
They say
you
he
came
was a
from
swordsmith
Scarlet's
who moved to
today.
the countryside to make
It
horseshoes.
must have been terrible there. How
I
did
can't
it
understand
happen?
why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had a fine reputation.
It seemed like any other day. And then I saw thick smoke rising above the hamlet of Rovna. Soon Sigismund's army were finished there and came for us. The order to attack must have come even before the alarm bell rang.
God preserve us.
We all ran towards the castle for shelter, but they were too fast for us. They slaughtered everyone they caught and torched their houses. I barely escaped, and they murdered my parents.
God bless you, boy.
Isten áldjon, fiú. Jaj, köszönöm.
Ah, milady. You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honoured.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bozhena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed.
A világ
How could he
rákja
not be, poor soul?
megérkezett
After
hozzánk. Szia,
everything
köszönöm
he's
szépen a
been through,
követést, üdv a
you must be
csordában.
as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the outer bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After
Újra
all
itt.
he's been through, he deserves a proper
Hát,
bed.
újra kezdtem.
Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Kajázás.
Good night,
Let's
man.
go. Átlóg a vádli a...
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Igenis. Telibe lőtték a combját a csávónak, de azért vedd le a csizmán. Sült kacsa. Zsömlék. Sajtok. Bélpoklos parasztnak ennyi csak elég lesz. Oké.
Damn. Look out!
Alig látok. Jó reggel. Itt aludni? Itt aludni. Vegyük le a mocskos cipőnket. Alvás. Let's go.
I hear you came from Scarlet's today. Must have been terrible there. How did it happen?
Alszom egy 12 órát. Nem alszom 12 órát, felébreszteni.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled if you see anything out of the ordinary.
Report it immediately. Understood. Yes, sir.
Meg vagyok, köszönöm szépen. Én is nyomom a durvítást.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
Nem, teljesen jó voltam.
No, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine.
Of course I would.
It's
Do
just
with a
what
little
you
wine.
need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a sermon.
Úgy meg fogjuk baszni ezt a nőt, mint a húzat.
But to tell
Valószínűleg.
you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Vigasztalás, you say?
Thank you.
Vigasztalj csak.
Thank you kindly.
Te meg a furcsa hajad.
Now,
Vagy mi a
Henry,
programozás, mint Meló?
this is all
Hát azóta
very
izé
new
vagyok,
and strange
projektmenedzser.
but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Meg még furább toljak, ja? Hát igen. Elmesélem a rajtaütés történetét, mondta a polc.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
Hatos Nobelitűm van.
A fellow by the name of Kunish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved. But Kunish still wouldn't cough up the coin.
Nem milf, nincs
Father was
neki
too
gyereke,
generous for his
amennyire
own
én
good,
tudom.
letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home.
Ott ülünk
I promised
mellette.
Father I'd help him with
Csak
his
nem ott
work, and I
kellene,
was looking forward
apparently.
to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then
új
death
szintünk van.
descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
I
And I
did.
heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by
Mill
a group of
wench.
human savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
Yes.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could
Oh.
something like that happen?
Most van a
God alone
vigasztalás,
knows
igen.
why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy and pride.
Volt rá lehetőséget, hogy levágd őket, de nem... Elég volt megzavarni őket.
Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
Ajaj.
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
Mesélj még.
I was barely
Minden szavadat
18
iszom.
years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert.
Szabad az út.
We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you said?
Ebből fixen szex lesz?
7 years.
7 év!
That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband.
Jaj, a
In the
victim
end,
kártya.
I raised the money to pay
Ó,
a ransom.
biztos, hogy
And
rámegyünk
only
az új
then,
God of War-ra,
by the
mint a
grace
húzat.
of Lord Jesus,
Tyúk
did
a
I
takonyra
finally
úgy
lay
rámegyünk.
eyes on my husband once
Arra is
more.
rámegyünk, meg a izére is rámegyünk az új...
And was Havel
yes.
punished for it?
Never.
Final Fantasy-ra.
And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
Mennyi baja van ennek?
My lady, you're still young and beautiful.
Mhm.
Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles
Nem
enough
baj,
of your
nem baj,
own.
mondd csak, hallgatlak.
I'll go.
Gyere, aludj
Let
itt
you
velem.
sleep.
És elviszed a kaját, hát a kurva anyádat. Ribanca, a kaját tedd le!
Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Nézd meg, hoz egy full tálkaját, és elviszi. Ha a faszom szagára vagy kíváncsi, akkor azt mondd, ne azt nézd oda. És egy büdös paraszt ráadásul a csávó. Tehát... Ő látogatott meg engem éjszaka. Nézzenek oda. Gondolj, az a durva, hogyha belegondolsz ezekbe a történelmi drámákba, hogy milyen szag lehetett. Gondolj bele ezeknél. Tehát, hogy így szarrá lőtték, vérszag, a saját poshadáss szaga, nem nagyon fürdöttek, nem nagyon tehát, hogy így büdös volt a középkorám. Nem tudom, megvan-e. Miért lett volna iható a víz? Ne idegesíts föl, toxik.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Ja, végül is, ja. Fölveszem a csizmámat. És van egy új szint cuccunk, amit... What? Hogy a karakter a barátaidéval minden második elért szinttel kiválasztasz egy képességet, oké. Okay. Minden harmadik szintlépés után kapsz az életerődért valamit. Minden negyedik szintlépéskor a következőnél kapok egyen. Oromzatra. Hogy még az oromzatra? Erre. Szakad az eső. Ezért rángatták ki?
Prepare for the worst, but don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Valószínűleg egyébként igazad van.
Then who is it?
Virágrákja.
The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything.
Jó, városokban oké, de érted, itt azért patak van, lemész a patakhoz, beleiszol simán, semmi bajod nem lesz.
Including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.